everyone, I'm Miss Sue from the Oswego Public Library. Thanks for joining me today. Our theme for summer reading is Reading Colors Your World. Have you signed up for summer reading? There's still time to do that. And a perfect way to celebrate our theme is with the rainbow painting party pack you picked up. When we talk about a rainbow of colors, what do we mean? Well, this is a rainbow, and these are the colors of a rainbow. When we talk about a rainbow of colors, we mean a lot of colors. Let's look at the different colors in the rainbow. There's red and orange, yellow and green, blue, indigo, and violet. Those are the colors of a rainbow. Let's read a book about rainbows. Our book today is Rainbow by Marion Dane Bauer. And it's a nonfiction book, which means everything that you hear about rainbows in this book is true. Have you ever seen a surprise in the sky on a rainy day? This is what can happen. First, a few raindrops fall, plink, plop, plunk, and then more, rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat. And then millions of raindrops fill the air. They got their umbrella, they're splashing in the rain. But then, while the rain is still falling, the sun peeks out from behind a cloud. It shines through all that rain, and surprise! What do you think happens? A rainbow arcs across the sky. Look at all those colors. Let's talk about the colors of the rainbow again. There's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. But how did that rainbow come to be? White sunlight passing through millions of raindrops bounces and bends. And the light separates into different colors. Oh, if you're very lucky, the sunlight bounces twice. Then you see two rainbows. 1, 2. Have you ever seen two rainbows? Have you ever heard the story of the pot of gold at the end of every rainbow? Well, it's a nice story, but it's not true because a rainbow doesn't end. A rainbow is really a full circle. We cannot see the circle from the ground because the earth gets in the way, but it makes a full circle. If you move, the rainbow will move too. No two people see the same rainbow. What you see depends on where you are standing. So the next time the sun comes out while it's still raining, look up in the sky and enjoy your very own rainbow. And if you stand with your back to the sun, the rainbow will light up the sky, your very own rainbow. So again, our book was Rainbow by Marion Dane Bauer, and it's a nonfiction book. So all the information that you heard about rainbows was true. Now, you know what? Sometimes monsters like to play with colors. Our next book is called Monsters Love Colors by Mike Austin. Let's see what monsters do with colors. There's a blue monster and some red monsters and a yellow monster. Monsters love to scribble, scribble, mix, dance, and wiggle. Look what they're doing with that color. Mix, mash, splash, squish, mish, and squash. Oh my goodness, they're mixing those colors together. Monsters love new colors. This one, he's yellow. He says, that's my favorite. This one is red. He says that's his favorite. And that guy's blue. He says that's his favorite. My favorite color is red. Red is the color of roar and snore and more, more, more. My favorite color is yellow. Yellow is the color of prowl and howl and growl, growl, growl. My favorite color is blue. Blue is the color of scribble and dribble and nibble, nibble, nibble. And there's a little gray monster and he says, hey, don't eat your crayons, silly monster. We know not to eat crayons. What new favorite color can we make for you? The colorful monsters ask the gray ones. This one says, orange. How do you think they're going to make orange? I see the red monster and the yellow monster, and they get together and they scribble, scribble, mix, dance, and wiggle. Ta-da! Mixing red and yellow makes orange. Now there's an orange monster. And they ask the monsters, what new favorite color can we make for you? And one monster yells, green. How do you think the monsters will make green? The blue monster and the yellow monster get together and they dribble, scribble, mix, dance, and wiggle. Ta-da! Mixing yellow and blue makes green. Now we have a green monster. And they ask again, what new favorite color can we make for you? And this monster says, purple. The little guy says, hey, wait a minute. I was supposed to say purple. How do you think the monsters are going to make purple? Red and blue get together, and what do? Say it with me. Scribble, scribble, mix, dance, and wiggle. Ta-da! Mixing red and blue makes purple. There's one monster left. And all the monsters ask him, and what new favorite color can we make for you? And he thinks, well, red, yellow, blue, orange, green, purple. I know. What color do you think he picks? Super, tropical, mega, monster, rainbow, swirl with a raspberry on top. How are the monsters going to do that? Let's find out. They all get together and what do? Say it with me. They scribble, scribble, drip, splash, dribble, mix, mash, squish, squash, dance, and wiggle. And what did they make? They put all those colors together and they made all the colors in the rainbow. We had red monster, yellow monster, blue monster, orange monster, green monster, purple monster. And what color did the little monster turn out? All the colors in the rainbow. Monsters love new colors. And that was our book, Monsters Love Colors by Mike Austin. Now, let's get to your rainbow painting party pack. In your party pack, you will find a set of watercolor paints with a brush, some white cardstock, and a book about colors called I Love Colors by Hans Wilhelm. Have you ever painted with watercolor before? You'll need a cup of clean water. What you do is you take your brush, you get it really wet in the water, then you figure out what color you want, and you swish your brush in that color, and then wipe it across the paper. You can swish again and wipe again. If you want to change color, use the water to rinse your brush and pick a new color. I'm going to pick red now. So I swish my brush in the paint and brush it across the paper, swish it again and brush it across the paper. And you can do all the colors in your paint box and your paper will look like that. Just remember, rinse the brush each time you want to use a new color. Now that you've had a chance to practice with your watercolors, here are some ideas of things you might want to paint. We read a book about rainbows. You might want to use the colors in your color box to paint a rainbow. Remember to get the brush really wet, swish it around in the paint, and then create an arc of each color in your color box. I did red and orange and yellow and green and blue and violet. That's how I made my rainbow. Remember to let your paintings dry, flat, otherwise your paint will drip down the paper. Another thing you might want to do is think about what are your favorite colors of the paint. My favorite colors were orange, yellow, green, and purple. And so I painted a piece of paper with those colors. And then I repeated it. Orange, yellow, green. I kind of made a pattern. So I just painted some colors on a paper. Then you might want to paint some more of your favorite colors on a paper. And then trace around something to make a shape. I used a fish-shaped cookie cutter. Traced around it with a marker, and I have a picture. One more thing I did is I made my own shape. I made a diamond and cut it out, and now I have a decoration. There's just some ideas of things you might want to paint with your watercolors. Thanks for joining us today, and have fun painting. Bye.